Howdy folks, friends and family across the globe, and welcome to the, well, I'm assuming it's going to be the finale video. This is it. Crossing the finish line. The game I've played before, so it's a revisit. Kind of sad to see it end. But there'll be a Ryan's rating review at the end. Just jump the last 10-15 minutes or so of the video. And get the lowdown and dirty, if you want to skip spoilers. That said, do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthrough, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I just play games for fun with the idea. We're hanging out on the couch, you and me. Just passing time, having laughs, and passing gas. So pull up a chair, sit back, relax. Consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend as we play good games, bad games, old games, new games, all sorts of games, but especially never always, sometimes, maybe even sports games. Wow, that's a pretty darn good scope. To my subscribers, thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, these videos wouldn't be happening. I can promise you all this, as long as one of you stays subscribed, the videos will keep on rolling. Drive by Redneck Beers, howdy. Oh, I know why. I'll get to that in a second. I'm gonna recommend this game. Cop out, but yeah, I think I may have recommended it earlier. It's worth a double recommendation. It aged extremely well. I did the glitch, as you can see from these beautiful stacks that I made. So I maxed everything out using the glitch. I don't feel like I needed to do it, but it's kind of like a reward for making it this far, right? Because we are in the end game part. 37. It's really not that massive. I mean, it's base damage of the sword's 100, which was already enough to kill troop enemies in like one hit, with some exceptions. I mean, that's not even gonna really make a huge dent. So yeah. Alright, let's do this. We saved Savage's daughter.
We'll take care of Tom. Don't worry. Let's go.
We're gonna head out. Because that's what we do.
The control room is underground. The security code we have is 8456, but that's an old piece of trivia from our days at Area 51. I doubt it still works on all of the doors.
No, we don't need to worry about that. I'm super maxed out. What? Fine, I won't play a maxed out character. You guys have guilt tripped me into this. I thought it'd be fun. Alright. We won't.
You made it. Tonight.
And that's how it's supposed to normally go, by the way. Instead of the great glitch that we could use.
Let's go.
You guys are killing me. Making me try and play games fair. Didn't work for Daikatana. Trust me, that game you need to.
The control room is underground. The security code we have is 8456, but that's doubt it still works on all of the doors.
Are you happy? You see this? It's the same freaking result. I just would have had more fun. That's okay. I don't mind doing that. Whoa. Kind of feel bad about that, but it's either them or me, I guess. So yeah, where are we at? Area 51, right? Oh, well, since I'm not doing that, I'm gonna pull up my cheat sheet. Yeah. I know, you guys are like, what are you talking about, dude? We're not even there. Yeah, you are here. That's the whole point. It's supposed to simulate, emulate, and allow us to participate in that feeling as if we are sitting here together. And you're just busting my balls. So, augment. Upgrade. Augment, upgrade. No, not. Just trying to give me the runaround. Be right back. Forgot my spit cup. Wasn't attached to my hip. It's not. Should be attached to my hip. Alright, let's try this position. I gotta rearrange. Bloated. Ate way too much. I know. Makes me sound like Jabba the Hutt, but I got the high metabolism thing going on. It's also kind of like a snake kind of thing, right? Like, eat something real big and then they digest it for weeks. Alright. Or, what was that movie? Poo Away? Was that what it was? Jack Black, like, invents a spray that makes poo disappear. I mean, even it's not level 5, but it does seem to... Okay. Upgrading the rifle, but silence? Probably something I should have done sooner. That would have made a lot of the game easier. I just kind of shied away from it because, again, the sway on it. Looks like you pretty much eliminate all sway when you get it to 3. Oh. Yeah, sorry, I need to... pull this up. Alright, there's still 4 more upgrades we can get. Alright, what do we got for range? I mean, I guess. I'm curious. Medkits. Kinda can dump them. Yeah, we can kind of just use that in this now. I mean, the sword helped us out a lot, but...
That's the one. Okay. Watch yourself.
Okay, I would recommend not getting the gap at the beginning of the game. It is the best of the 3 weapons you can pick, I believe. But you'll get one around the third mission. And you want the inventory space to start collecting, so you don't feel like you're being hampered carrying around something you don't have a lot of ammo for, you know? That'd be a recommendation I'd make. You could go with the sniper rifle, but again, you'll get a sniper rifle. It takes up substantially less slots than the rocket by 50%. And of course, the crossbow, I mean, it only takes up a single slot in, I mean, we don't even know what that does. I don't think I've honestly ever used that every time I played this game. Oh, I forgot you can pick up your darts. That also makes them useful. Again, it can also make them a pain trying to get them back, but... As we saw when we fought, what is his name, Wilton? The last video. The rocket took care of him in 2 shots. Oh god, stop giving me the knife. This is not Ghosts and Goblins. Don't get the knife. And that's why I save. In the basement of the comm building. That's why we save them, right? Nothing. No, they're gonna blow up. Jeez, how many more Strike Force Zero agents are we gonna get? And if you get that reference, we're really close. What's this? Sorry. Alright, again, I wouldn't even bother if it wasn't for people being like, "Oh, no, you can't. Don't do that."
Why are you locked in the bathroom?
Closest thing we have to a jail cell.
And?
I found out about Howard
Don't
Strong.
use the glitch.
He's the reason we're about to nuke
Play it
Vandenberg.
regular. Fine, I'll
Who's
play it
strong?
regular.
You won't believe me.
Go ahead.
He's an agent for a secret high-level conspiracy called Majestic 12.
Interesting.
I'm not
But again,
crazy.
with the glitch,
The guys in the black uniforms aren't U.S. soldiers. Ever since they got here, Strong's been in charge.
I didn't call you crazy.
I think the earliest
I'm staying right here.
you can do the glitch is Elder and Armageddon. Let me write that down. It's technically Hong Kong. And it would also require you would not get Gunther's kill phrase, because it requires Jaime to be in Hong Kong, the doctor that you talk to at UNACO. Oh, you son of a... I hate those things. Worst enemies in the game, by far. Okay.
The abort switch is straight ahead. First, abort the launch, then use the terminal on the left to reprogram the missile to hit Area 51. Launch aborted. Now use the terminal at the side of the room to reprogram the missile. Launch sequence initiated. It's gonna be a sunny day at Area 51.
Just like your lab work, Savage. Premature celebration.
You've got about 10 minutes, Paige.
As a scientist, you should have learned to expect surprises.
JC, go to the silo. Make sure no one interferes with this launch.
Alright, so we're not even at Area 51 yet.
I took care of the missile. It's on its way to Area 51.
You think you can take out Bob Page? Not likely. Not as long as Strong is alive. He'll destroy the rocket on the ground if he has to.
I'm on my way to the silo right now.
I heard the guards talking. They've set up an ambush.
Yeah? Where?
The main passage? No way around it. But there's a false floor at one stretch. Maybe you can take cover down there.
Thanks. I'll look for it.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna
I'm
pull
not
Red
taking
Alert
any
3.
chances.
I mean, or not, I could... Wow. Okay. Sniper rifle. The rocket gap gun is definitely up there. I would say the sniper rifle, get it to level 3. Get your rifle skills to level 3. Damn, it's good. How much damage is it doing? Yeah, see, like 31. So I think it was 37 when I maxed out the skill.
We have full sanction here.
Oh, crap. Who is it? Oh! Okay, that's gonna be one of those where I probably do this. You can get an angle on them.
I've still got Helios, and we're a mile underground. Time for Plan C.
The rocket's about to launch. I'll meet you topside. Now on to Area 51, JC. Page will be weakened. This is our chance. Let's get out of here. There's a hero's welcome waiting for you at Vandenberg.
We're going to Area 51.
Alone? Don't you think we should regroup first?
No.
I'm going after Bob Page.
Just spotted a sniper in the tower.
What tower?
Here's a satellite image of the damage from the missile. Page is weakened, but you still have to penetrate his bunker. I seem to be in remission, JC. Everett is right. The virus has some sort of on-off switch. Anyway, I'll be looking over your shoulder again.
Alright. This is where I need to pull up that cheat sheet. Bunker. Right. It's a lot of bunkers. Doesn't really tell me a lot. Not good. Oh, really? Okay. I want to get at least that one. Oh. Yeah, we can regrow our legs. Come on, come on, there we go. I am curious about that. Oh my word. Okay, I mean, I'll take that, that's fine. Unless this hacks something I'm not aware of, that is not worth it. Yeah, That is not worth it. Again, not worth it. Okay, worth it. What was this? What? No. Okay. What do we want? Oh. Let's see how. Okay. Yeah. I'll live with that. Alright, next one is in Sector 2, in Sector 3, and then Sector 4. So we're just gonna go.
These blast doors are the reason I don't have to worry about Nix. Or you.
Right. Sorry, gotta rearrange. Rearrange. Don't get excited, folks. Just a Red Bull. And Limp Biscuit. It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. About it. What do we have ahead of time that we can hack? Maybe.
The schematic
bunker, Maddox. You can be certain that I've installed a few surprises since his departure.
Oh, wow. This is me seeing if the turret's gonna actually do its job. I don't think the turret's doing its job. Sector 2 access, okay.
You're nearing the power room. The computer that controls power to the elevator system is in the control room at the back.
Oh! Those do pretty good damage to those spiders, and you don't have to go chase them around everywhere with some Benny Hill music going on, you know?
The elevator power is online. Good. Proceed to the bunker.
Okay, so we had to go this way anyways. Yeah, you're right. I guess this would have been more fun this way. Whatever's in there ain't worth it. It's radiation. Sorry. Alright, in the barracks. Yeah, I'm gonna cheat with that anyway, so.
Good work. You've reached the bunker. Page has extensive defenses throughout sectors 2 and 3. So proceed with caution. We think Page himself has pulled back to Sector 4.
Oh, much farther than that. A moment more and I will be like nothing you've ever seen. A new life form everywhere and nowhere. Like air or radiation, redundant, self-replicating, always evolving.
I'm curious about this. Okay. I am still immensely curious about that, so we're just gonna have to prep. I thought it was gonna be spiders. Is this like a... we gonna have to escape? I can't remember. Alright. That was something. A distraction, but good to know.
Page is further down. Find the elevator. Your primary objective is to kill Page, JC.
Easier done than said. Oh no, actually it's not.
I'm always pleased to see one of my experiments perform so well. You aren't even afraid, are you? We got a lot of things right when we made.
How much further?
Not far. You will reach Page. I just wanted to let you talk.
What is happening? Hold on. Hold on.
I'm always pleased to see one of my experiments perform so well. You aren't even afraid, are you? We got a lot of things right when we made you, Denton, but don't worry. I know your weaknesses.
Elaborate. My biggest weakness is I have no weaknesses.
How much further?
Not far. You will reach Page. I just wanted to let you know that Alex
8946.
hacked the Sector 2 security grid. The code's 8946. And I wanted to warn you about Tracer Tong.
Tong's helping out from Vandenberg. The vaccine worked.
Yes, well, he has another motive. He wants you to destroy Area 51.
That's the plan.
No, JC. Spare the facility. Spare Helios, the power station. They can be made to service.
Yeah, now we're going with Tong.
You and me, JC, will rule the world in secret, with an invisible hand, the way the Illuminati have always ruled.
Don't you think it's time we end the tyranny for everyone?
There's such a thing as a compassionate conspiracy. We don't need Page's commandos, troopers, crude inventions. Trust me. Kill Page. Dowd and I will be here to help with the next step.
Damn, I remembered it. I had the right numbers, wrong order. And there's an augment if you missed it. Alright, next one should be in Sector 3. No. I don't know why I keep checking bodies. Well, I do know why. You know what? They might have key rings.
You didn't know your mom and dad tried to protest when we put you in training. They love their little boy, JC, and that's why they're dead. I'm sending up the major damage hub.
Visual contact has been lost.
Fire here.
Remember the briefing.
Watch it. He hasn't gone far.
I forgot we have yeah, that one ability. Be stealthy. And this is why I should really look around, just in case. Not gonna be worth it, but well, let's see what's in there. Well, we wasted those, but that's fine. Might deal with the camera out there, right? Yeah.
Barely a scratch. You're a little faster on your feet than your daddy was.
Nuh-uh.
We can get you into Sector 3, but no further. Page is in a separate area with his own security grid.
Everett says you want me to destroy Area 51.
I intercepted his communication. JC, he is simply using you to bring the Illuminati back to power. Listen to Savage and me. There is a reactor lab with 2 antimatter reactors.
In other words, yes. You want me to blow the facility up. Why? It's just a hole in the ground.
Decades ago, the UN made Area 51 the central hub for all electronics communications. The Aquinas Protocol, originally for surveillance, has given Page unlimited abilities to censor and control all forms of media.
If we destroy the Aquinas hub, we'll take down the global network.
Exactly. They dug their own grave, JC. We're going to eliminate global communications altogether.
I don't know. Sounds like overkill.
As long as technology has a global reach, someone will have the world in the palm of his hand. If not Bob Page, then Everett, Dowd.
Another Stone Age would hardly be an improvement.
Not so drastic. A dark age, an age of city-states, craftsmen, government on a scale comprehensible to its citizens.
I'll think about it.
Savage has a map of Sector
No,
3
more
from
inclined
when he
to
worked
agree
down
to-
there.
or agree with
I'm
me.
transmitting now.
Very Republican.
Use it to find your way to Page's complex in Sector 4. Then find the coolant control room, which should be at the northwest corner of Sector 4. Cut off the coolant to the reactors, then go to the reactor lab. I will
a
tell
lot
you
of
how to
instructions.
trigger an explosion.
Especially for a late night video. We'll try.
A corpse, yes. You feel something. I must know what you're feeling.
Hey, stop right there. Oh. The heck was that? It worked out.
I will now explain why you have been allowed to reach Sector 3. Come to the Atlas Hub. Until you have received my instructions, I will not open the blast doors to Sector 4.
Page once the blue fusion device is locked down.
Yeah, no problem.
We're good.
You mean disable the keypads? You might have to talk to Mac. All I know is how to change the code.
We want to remove the keypads.
I wouldn't want to do that. Didn't those things come from the aliens?
The origin of the blue fusion devices is classified.
Well, I ain't touching them. Talk to Mac.
Hmm.
Who the hell? That's the one. Okay, drop it.
I was trying to be nice to you.
Did anybody else hear something? I could have sworn.
I guess not. Here we go. Hmm.
Yeah, false alarm, I guess. Shh. Wait for him to move again. He's here somewhere.
No, he isn't. Alright, 4225. Nope. We have to go to the reactor lab. Okay. Well, before we do that, let's continue exploring. Change the code in the reactor room to 2001. So we needed that to get into the reactor room, huh?
These are the antimatter reactors. Two giant bombs waiting to blow. But first you will have to go to Sector 4 to shut down the coolant. Watch out for the escaped Greys down below.
You couldn't possibly go through with something like that. You'd kill everyone, including yourself.
They still there?
Who?
The Greys. They're right outside by the reactors.
No.
You mean space aliens?
We lost power when the missile hit. The cages, they came unlocked.
You have a pretty clean shot at the surface if you leave now.
No, not until I see troops. How'd you get back here? This area is restricted.
I was thinking about firing up the reactors.
Good one. Even the Seraphic 8X guys say the reaction's too unstable. They only bring it up to run tests.
Alien technology?
And that's what they say, but I think it's a lie. The Greys are just clones. They say from cells they got at Roswell, but how do we know? They could have just engineered monkeys to not have any hair.
Can the
That's
Greys
true.
run the reactors?
Ha! They're monkeys. That's the thing. Maybe they have super brains, but they don't know anything about any alien civilization because they grew up in cages. Never been to Sector 4 myself, but they locked the blast doors
1038.
because they're doing more than cloning down there. I found out one of the codes, 1038, but that turned out to be for the Aquinas hub, here in Sector 3. I
Which
don't
we
know.
need.
Maybe the Aquinas system controls access, but I haven't figured out how yet. They're still out there.
Are they still out there? Damn it. You damn dirty grays. See what I did there? Okay, they're not still out there. I killed them.
Knew they'd escape eventually. I knew it! We better wait for the guards.
Alright, let's see what we picked up. Alright, what do we got? And the last one's gonna be in Sector 4. In the cloning bay. And do we have enough skills? Well. Yeah, we'll do that.
All the way down, JC. Get to Page's compound and take him out. Everett and I will join you shortly. We'll bring back the old institutions, the prosperity of the last century, the giddy acquiescence. Trust us, JC. We can put the world back together.
Now there's a voice I haven't heard in years. Rueful, as I would expect for the fall of the Illuminati, pining for its return. Neither nostalgic or senile. Oh well, the old take comfort in delusions. No harm done.
Step out where I can see you.
Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
Science.
Yeah, let's see how far we can go using doing this. Come to Beavis. Alright, this is Butthead, not Beavis. Come to Butthead. Yeah, Beavis would have been like, that's right.
That's it.
You know, a Star Wars game like this would have been cool.
Not yet. No. I will not allow you to enter Sector 4 until you have received my instructions. You will come upstairs to the Equinus Hub. You will listen to me.
Whoever's out there is in serious trouble.
Yeah, you're right. I keep getting hurt.
Could be something.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Extra ammo. We did get an extra 100 skill points. So. But yeah. Also, bring it back to rebreathers. If you really want to upgrade swimming, just upgrade your environmental training, and that will also help out with armor and camo. Suits, which I haven't been using really any of those. Excuse me, hiccup. Okay, we're good.
Quiet down. I can hear.
Man, you can't hear shit. To partly quote Spaceballs. Have we found anything? Man, we ain't found shit.
We'll go to Sector 4 and deactivate the uplink locks. Yes. Then you will come back and we will integrate our systems.
I don't understand. What do you want? You're just a machine.
You are ready. I do not wish to wait for Bob Page. With human understanding and network access, we can administrate the world. Yes. Yes.
Alright, Skaven.
Rule the world? Why?
Yes,
Who gave you the directive? There must be a human being behind your ambition.
Yes, yes. Precisely because I lack all ambition, whereas human beings are prey to it. Their history is a succession of inane squabbles, each one coming closer to total destruction.
In a society with democratic institutions, the struggle for power can be peaceful and constructive, a competition of ideologies. We just need to put our institutions back in order.
The checks and balances of democratic governments were invented because human beings themselves realized how unfit they were to govern themselves. They needed a system. Yes, an industrial age machine.
Human beings may not be perfect, but a computer program with language synthesis is hardly the answer to the world's problems.
Without computing machines, they had to arrange themselves in crude structures that formalize decision-making, a highly imperfect, unstable solution. I'm a more advanced solution to the problem, a decision-making system that does not involve organic beings. I was directed to make the world safe and prosperous, and I will do that. You will give me the ability. We'll go to Sector 4 and find the Equinus router at the east end of Page's complex. Yes. We will deactivate the uplink clocks.
I'll think about it.
Slight spoiler, sorta, kinda, not really though. Recommendation anime. Psychopaths. At least season 1. I think it was called season 1. It's the one that, well, I don't want to spoil where it ended, but well, I guess I could. So I think it ended around like a farming area, agriculture factory kind of thing. Well, I thought that was flat ground. I know it was water. I would just jump down in the water. Alright, Agent Denton. Which way do you think we're gonna go? I'm gonna tell you. Definitely not siding Skynet. Nor am I siding with the Illuminati. No! Okay. Caught me off guard there.
Scanning area.
There's a strike team just waiting, huh?
Yes, do not forget. The blink clocks.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get your hopes up. My compound is quite secure.
It let me through. I can't believe it.
Dr. Savage, is everything all right at Vandenberg? What do you mean by it?
Helios. It's taken over Aquinas. Now it's everywhere. We're getting rumors that it seized control of Hong Kong.
What's going on? The AI wants to merge with my brain or something. Does it really think it can take over the world?
It's decided to replace human government. Tong and I don't know why. In Hong Kong, it ordered the police to remove all barricades from the roads. Traffic is flowing again. It declared the triads illegal and locked the door to Tong's compound.
And people are obeying? Why? Because the AI can change some codes and turn out the lights?
I think people in Hong Kong want the roads to be open and trade to pick up. They just obeyed. We don't know what to think. Helios seems to have people's interests in mind, but it disbanded the city government and cut power to all of the buildings. It wants absolute power.
A benevolent dictator. Maybe it's after my brain so it can figure out what people want and how to control them.
You have a tough choice, JC. If you defeat Page, the Illuminati will move in. They'll release Majestic 12's grip on world governments. They'll give people some freedom, but essentially it will be 20th century capitalism. A corporate elite protected by laws and tax codes.
Or I listen to Tong and pull the plug on everything. Or hand the world over to Helios.
Yeah, that's where I disagree with Tong. We don't want complete freedom if that means economic collapse. There must be another way. If we could trust the AI to be fair and just, as it claims to be.
If the brain it assimilated was mine, maybe it could be.
I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you, but you'll have to decide for yourself who you can trust.
Trust me, I'll do the right thing.
Good luck. I'm not exaggerating when I say this, JC. The world is depending on you.
Alright, I'm going to cheat and look ahead at something. I'm not going to tell you until after. Alright. I'm going to follow through with Tong. Okay. Alright, Interesting. Okay. Alright, we'll continue on. And the clone by your dead science. And the clone? Oh, okay. We're not there yet. Now we're there. Wait, what? You steal men's souls.
What's the rush? Take a look around. This facility is where you were born. I've arranged an appropriate fate for you through the hallway to the north. A poetic death. Just a few yards away from where you were created.
Yep, so there you go. There you have it. Clones. Are they alien clones? Or are the aliens clones of the dens? Failed clones, maybe. Down the rabbit hole we go. Conspiracies built upon conspiracies. Oh. Well, they do not care.
Page is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4, then go to the...
You're too late.
No. You want to hear what he has to say?
Page is protecting himself with a plasma force field. The controls are locked. You will have to eliminate each power source individually. Bring down the 4 blue fusion reactors in Sector 4, then go to the control room on the upper level.
Hey JC, if you want to do what Everett says, you'll need the deactivation code. I decrypted the first 3 digits before Paige killed my connection. 724. Sorry, you'll have to guess the last digit or find it on your own. So that you'll know what you're looking for, I'm transmitting a schematic of one of the devices. Good luck.
Yeah, see, that would be important. Alright.
You're too late. Already I'm more than human.
Does that mean I don't get the job?
Soon I will be pure light. Pure energy. Helios and I... While the Illuminati cower in the shadows...
You will be the Supreme Enlightened, the Illuminated One.
Everett has taught you well. I will be what the Illuminati aspire to be, but cannot create for themselves soon. When my augmented systems like yours are complete and able to be integrated with Helios, I will burn like the brightest star.
You're gonna burn, all right.
Look at you. You're nothing but a little man. A little man still living inside a body. Lose your body and what are you?
Nothing. You vanish.
That's...
You die.
Pretty much everyone.
Ignore Paige.
No.
He will die when we blow up the facility. Your only objective is to find the controls of the reactor's cooling system. We must make sure that
I hate these things.
these are for future generations.
Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
No. There, how you like it? How you like it? I ain't risking nothing. These poison turkeys can go down. I hate how they instinctually know I'm targeting them.
control room you will access, but you will need my eyes. You will go down the Equinus substation A3. Page is the lock-in. Alice is the password. You will use the security terminal there to open the door.
That's far enough.
That's one of the blue fusion reactors. You need to shut down all four.
Easier said than done, bud.
Excellent. 3 left.
Yeah, I'm all sorts of messed up. I've been doing like everybody's little side mission. Northwest corner. That's where I gotta go. And it looks like those things keep respawning, so yeah, we're not gonna bother.
You can forget about Helios. The Aquinas router control room will remain locked until my upgrades are complete. I have my own plans for the AI. Soon I will leave this body and death will have no meaning.
The reactor's coolants run through this facility. Cut the flow, then return to the reactor lab to initiate a meltdown.
Go ahead. Blow this place sky high. You might get rid of me, but you'll take down Aquinas, the power grid, the whole electronic infrastructure. Is that what you want? Are you completely nuts?
No, you son of a...
We'll stay away from the coolant controls. I will be destroyed if the reactors become unstable, and without me, it will be chaos.
Okay. I have a feeling I know where that goes. Where does this go?
Hello? Whoever's out there, that's for...
That's far enough.
No dice.
You can't shoot your way out of this one. My UCs can assemble new creatures in seconds.
God!
No, go back. Think what we could do with Area 51.
You guys aren't really providing strong cases. Alright, now where was this place at? I think I remember. Neat thing is you could complete all of them to a certain point before you're committed.
Set out where I can see you.
We gotta go down there. Unlike another game, which I'll bring up when I do the review. Come on. There we go. Bop. JC's getting his din on.
You will need to activate the failsafe switch at the base of each reactor. The meltdown can be initiated afterward from the control room.
God! Oh! Oh! God! Oh! Oh! Oh!
You mean like down here? Down?
God! Oh! God! Oh! Oh! God! Oh!
Now the other one.
God! Oh! Oh!
Now the other
God!
one.
God! Oh! Oh!
We are ready.
God!
Go to the control room
God!
and trigger the 3 ion injectors. When they're on, engage the reaction chambers. No one's run these at full capacity before. Without coolant, an explosion is inevitable. Get ready to run.
No! You don't know what you're doing. Everything will be lost. Everything. The world will fall to pieces. No one will be in control. It will be chaos. Complete chaos.
Sounds good to me.
Hey, you better not do that. Hey, you better not do that.
Oh.
Really? They can't handle full power.
See ya. Was that it? No, I have to hit all 3 switches. Okay.
Really? They can't handle full power. No! Oh! God!
Do I leave now? It's not letting me hit the button though. Do I have to actually break the glass? Oh no. I had to wait for the little top to... Alright, let's do this. There we're going.
Warning. Critical power safeties have been disengaged. Please vacate the immediate area.
JC, the net's going. The net's going black. JC, no more infolinks. Transmissions of any kind. We'll start again. Live in villages. If you receive this, if you survive, then find us. Find us.
Leo! What's happening?
The safety interlocks for the power generation have been disengaged.
Engage them! Immediately!
I cannot. SC2 from laboratory for the generator technology.
Final safety warning. Nominal functional levels will be exceeded in 3, 2, 1.
There you have it, folks. One of, I think, at least 3, maybe 4 possible endings to Deus Ex, and much, much better than the ending or endings proposed to you at the end of Human Revolution or Mankind Divided. I can't remember which one it was. Where it was basically you pick one of 3 buttons, and then it just, that's it. Man, that was a amazing game. I'm glad I played it again. And if you've never played it, it is still worth playing. Even if you can overlook, if you think the graphics look bad, I don't think the graphics look bad. I like the graphics. I think the aesthetics are great. So that helps. Holds up well, at least graphically. Man. I'll get into the rant part of it in a second. Let's jump into the Ryan's Ring review system. In a second. Let's go here.
I spill my drink.
Alright, so let's do the Ryan's Ring review, folks. Ryan's Ring review system is a review system developed by the world's leading 3rd grade elementary school students out of Nebraska, alongside aliens from the planet of Unknown, because they were cloned and bred in Area 51, in an underground Antarctic bunker. Right? Not Area 51. It's a different base altogether. It's Area 56. Let's go with that one. No, I don't know what it'd be. But they developed a time travel device. They use it to go back in time to learn the ancient arts of alchemy and mysticism, and then travel into the far-flung future, even further than Deus Ex, to learn future sciences. To mix it all together. Well, not in our ending, because we blasted everyone back to the Dark Ages. But in a different ending, it mixes it all together to create the most perfect, awesome, honest, cool, rad, totally tubular, cowabunga style review system found any place, time, past, present, future, multiverse, universe, reality, planet, galaxy, Milky Way, solar system. I don't know. No other magazine or YouTube channel has this. You'll only find it here. Ryan's Ring review system uses 3 categories: B, A, and D. B stands for boring, A stands for awesome, and D stands for dumb. And each one is measured by different metrics. 2 to be exact. First one is thumbs. Terminator 2, going down into the molten lava, thumbs up is good. Zangief's side style thumb via Street Fighter 2 the movie is okay, and a thumbs down is bad. Green checkmark good, gray checkmark okay, red checkmark bad. And of course bad being B.A.D. Can imply the game's bad, like it's a bad game, stay away from it, or it's so bad you just gotta rush out and buy 30 copies. So boring. Was I bored? Nope. Nope. Super nope. First of all, you get an assortment of weapons. From sniper rifles to big launchers to non-lethal approaches to include grenades, both lethal and non-lethal. You get things like throwing knives, pistols, shotguns, rifles, and the assault variety. You get a multitude of skills that you can level up, each making different aspects of the game more achievable and viable based on your way of playing. Maybe you like to explore. Well, maybe you want to go environmental and swimming, medicine. Maybe you want to go stealthy, go low tech, or even just a pistol or sniper rifle with a silencer on it. And then you also have AUGs. And each category of AUG gives you an option between 2 of them. So what you see here is only half of what you get. There's a lot to play around with mechanically, gameplay-wise. But it's not overwhelming. It's not like I have to look up a guide to figure out what I'm doing with them. Or, you know, have to figure out a control scheme to make it work because different things might... It's streamlined, it's focused, but deep. The story is engaging. It doesn't overstay its welcome. We don't get 15-minute cutscenes where we have to set our controllers down and just wait for people to do exposition dumps. And man, even though the game starts off kind of shallow from first appearances of what you're doing, once the conspiracy ball starts rolling, what was that game? Katamari Damacy's it. It just starts throwing every conspiracy into the book and says, let's see where this takes us. It takes us for a wild ride. So I was not bored in the slightest. Damn, this game was good. It's 1 thumbs up, 1 green check mark. I can just keep waxing on to praise for this. Is it awesome? Well, it's cyberpunk. It's hub-based, open-ended gameplay, so if you don't want to go full combat, you don't have to. You're not penalized for for letting people live or killing them. You know, so if you want to do like a no-kill run, you can. That doesn't impact your skills. Your skills are actually, you know, upgraded via exploration more so than anything. And accomplishing side missions sometimes. Yeah. But for the most part, combat optional. And that is always awesome. And they do give you a lot of tools to play around with to achieve those ends. To include also, I mean, these rebreathers, that is great. It doesn't force a swimming gameplay mechanic. You don't like swimming, get rebreathers. You don't want to deal with having suffering damage from chemicals, electricity, and radiation, load up on hazmat suits. Nothing says you need all these weapons. I just usually like to be stocked to the gills. Your inventory screen might look very different, and that's what's cool. It works. And I would say the AUGs are really awesome. I love how they work. I loved how they were giving us an option on how we wanted to build our character. Totally awesome. This was Cyberpunk the video game before Cyberpunk, the video game. And in a lot of ways, I think it does it a lot better. So, Cyberpunk, RPG, hub-based, play your own way. All totally awesome. That's 2 thumbs up, 2 green check marks. Is it dumb? What's dumb? What's dumb? Whew. Let's see what's dumb. The dumbest thing I could think of is there was maybe 1 or 2 times I did legit look up something that I may have missed because I wasn't paying attention. On where to go or what exactly I need to do to accomplish that end. But outside of that, can't think of anything dumb. The music was great, the setting was great. We had no crashes. I don't remember running into bugs. I mean, we had the spinning basketball of the never-ending spinning basketball, but I consider that a plus. Game looks great when you consider this was 2000, man. 2000, and we can lock and unlock doors. Yeah, stop. I don't want to talk to you. Really can't think of anything dumb. Maybe, I don't know, because yeah, and I didn't bring this up in the awesome category, but the kill phrases, we were able to avoid 2 boss fights, and there's not many boss fights in these games. But let's compare it, right, to, is it Human Revolution? I gotta look it up now. Yeah. Where the boss fights were forced. So if you didn't go in with some type of combat, you were kind of shit out of luck. Until the director's cut, where they kind of added ways to help mitigate it, but it still wasn't perfect. In this, even if you don't have the kill phrases, you can just blow them up with a rocket launcher. With the exception of Paige at the end, where you have to kind of jump through a couple of hoops. It's very similar to actually Human Revolution's ending as well. Spoiler. But I love that as an option. And the only way you do that for at least, what was her name? Navarre? Is if you hacked into emails and done some exploring. With Gunther, you had to have sent Jaime to stay at UNATCO to gather information. Trade-off is you lose out on an AUG upgrade. So, really well done and well handled. Nothing I can say dumb. So, I'll continue rambling a little bit further, but once we get through this final verdict. But because we're all good boy and girl augmented former UNATCO secret agents, give Deus Ex 3 thumbs up, 3 green check marks. Pick this game up. If you've played it in the past, I recommend checking it out again. If you've never played it, I highly recommend playing it. It's usually found dirt cheap. And there are mods out there for probably a dozen different things if you need or want to change some stuff. Final verdict. Deus Ex, the original. Are you boring? Not boring in the slightest. 1 thumbs up, 1 green check mark. Deus Ex, are you awesome? Completely awesome. Blown away awesome. Totally awesome. 2 thumbs up, 2 green check marks. Deus Ex, final verdict. Are you dumb? No, you are not. 3 thumbs up, 3 green check marks. This game is bad to the cybernetic bone. I was going to say, oh, I wish it went on for a little longer, but I think this is actually a really good length for it. Hong Kong can kind of slow down. I felt like that was probably the weaker section. Just between the waterways and how the different maps would intersect with the loading. it kind of got a little cumbersome there. I like the nightclub part though, where like they broke into the nightclub when I was doing the meeting. Really great set pieces. And most importantly, like I pointed out, I believe in the previous video, is we are playing the character, J.C. Denton. But the story is not about J.C. Denton as much as it's about everything else. It's about the world at large. Think of, say, Kratos. God of War. What's God of War about? It's about Kratos, about a guy that yells all the time. I know it's a simplification. But the story's focused on Kratos, his challenges, his personal issues, his anger problems, whatever. Or Sonic the Hedgehog is his struggle against, you know, Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman, whichever variation you use. But this isn't a story about J.C. Denton fighting for revenge, for money, for power. It's about J.C. Denton getting into it because of the death of his brother. But then finding out that he's just a very small thread of yarn in a big ball of yarn that's just all entangled up in conspiracies. He's just a very small thread. And it's more about these people that we meet. And that's the other amazing thing about this game. This is some of the best NPC handling that I can think of. Only two other games pop into my mind immediately on how well the NPCs were handling this. And that without going into something like, say, Baldur's Gate or Arcanum or Tyranny. And that would be Bloodlines and Alpha Protocol, where the regular NPC characters out and about feel like fully fleshed characters. And lo and behold, we're playing a guy who doesn't know anything about his past. So the person we know least about isn't her. We know about her and her mother and her ties to Silhouette. It's that we don't know anything about J.C. Denton until the end, and then it's like he's a clone. He was bred, but we still don't know much more than that. We can dig a little bit through the files, but key point is, it's not about J.C. Denton. It's about the people we meet, and it's about the greater conspiracies. And that's just great. They handled this amazingly. And I'm going to keep showering them with praise and glaze. I don't know if kids say that. That said, I won't eat up too much more of your time. In fact, I'm hoping you guys leave after I do the final verdict. I should probably start saying that too. This is something new I've been trying to do, is I look up reviews for games. Usually low-rated ones to see if I agree with them. And I'm going to look up, and I focus on critic reviews. Alright, I'm trying to also not pull from like unknown or little known review sites in regards to this, because I mean, nothing against them, but it's actually a fairly bland looking game. I disagree, because of its incessantly dark industrial environments. it's a cyberpunk setting. Cyberpunk is basically defined by incessantly dark. It also encourages you to press this button right here. Light activated, or use flares. I'm sure if I recall, there is a setting for... Maybe there isn't. Yeah, just brightness. So, I don't know. I don't really agree with that. I get it, but I don't think that's necessarily fair. This one says it could be Game of the Year if not for its many glaring flaws, but I didn't see anything listed. Okay. And at that point, I'm going to have to start digging a little deeper. Alright, so for the last one, it's not for the casual gamers. Maybe not. I'd say it's... Maybe if you're jumping into gaming, you wouldn't want to jump into this, but I don't think this is that overwhelming compared to a lot of the games I've played over the years. Then again, part of that bias is how many games I have played. You know, talking longer than a lot of people have been alive at this point. I don't know. But it doesn't beat out Alpha Protocol on player decisions impacting the game. No other game comes close to that. There are a couple of those in this, such as the mechanic trying to plant the bomb on Jox's helicopter. If you didn't catch that, then guess what? Boom. Or, let's see, not saving what's-his-name's daughter, I think. May have also changed it. Or dealing with the reporter. Or how much we tell the reporter. Or as we saw earlier in the game, the missions. If we didn't follow orders, we wouldn't get the bonus. But that's it. I'm going to bounce, folks. Thanks for sticking with me if you stuck with the rambling. I really got to find a better way to find these reviews to compare. But it looked like when I went to the site, at least the one I use, Metacritic, critics and fans give the game high praise, and it's accurate. It's pretty just. Now, does that mean it's for you? It might not be, but I'd say give it a shot, because it doesn't really go for a lot, and I think it does everything Human Revolution was trying to do, but does a lot better. The game came out in 2000. It's mind-blowing to me. Anyways, oh, I didn't even touch. You can upgrade your guns too. That's really a nice touch. Definitely get reload on this, and that will carry you through any combat encounter you got, as you saw. Alright, folks, I'm gonna bounce. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all one more time. And also, I want you to stay amazing and have a good day. No, stay awesome and have an amazing day. There we go. Or stay amazing and have an awesome day. There we go. Sorry, it's late. Drive by Rumneck and viewers. You're okay too. See you around. Till next time, folks. You have a good morning, good afternoon. Most importantly, have yourselves a very good night.